So, why did you choose this profession?
Okay, actually, when I chose it, I never even heard of occupational therapist. I knew I wanted to go in the medical field, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I know I couldn't handle being a nurse. So when I met with my counselor, she's the one that introduced me to it, and she asked me to go observe OTs in the field. So that's what I did, and I ended up loving it. So from that point on, I went straight into it and didn't stop. So.
How long have you been working in this field?
See, I graduated in '96, so almost 20 years. Or I graduated in '95, I'm sorry. Started working in '96, January '96, so. So 20 years this January.
Wow, that's so exciting. What advice would you give someone pursuing this profession?
Probably go look at all fields because there's so many out there, like peds, geriatrics, there's brain injuries, spinal cord injuries, mental institutions. I mean, there's just such a broad range of areas to go into. Just go and observe as many as you can. As far as if you know that's actually what you want to do, that's the best advice I can give you, is just kind of get a feel for what area you want to go into, and then really strengthen that area with the classes you take, courses you take.
What's your area?
It's mostly peds. I love geriatrics. I've done all of it. Especially in this clinic, you get a wide range because it's outpatient. So you get anywhere from pediatrics, babies, to sports injury. You get geriatrics. You get acute care. I mean, even though, most of your acute care is going to be like a hand or something. It's not going to be, if it's major, it's going to be, you're going to do acute care at the hospital. But that's one reason I love this job. It's a wide range. But mostly, for more than 90% of my profession, I've done pediatrics.
What was your major in college?
Oh, Bachelor of Science. Is that what you mean? That's what I graduated with. But science would be, as far as if it wasn't occupational therapy, it would be science.
Yeah, we do have occupational therapy can be your major. We're just advised, the reason why my major is exercise science is because, if I don't get into the OT program, I can still do, physical education, teacher, like a PE teacher or anything else with the
that kind of background.
Degree, yes.
Well, occupational therapy then, that was my major.
What were the 3 most important aspects for you when you chose this career?
I wanted something to be able to help other people. I wanted it to be medical based. And the income is always good. That was to me, that's a major factor, even though it should be your main factor, it's a major factor.
What type of salary do you make in this profession?
You want me to give you a range?
Sure.
I'll give you a range. Low end would be $38,000 a year. High range would be, if I worked 5 days a week, $120,000. Yeah. Depends how many hours. I only work 4 days a week, but you could easily, you could easily make over $100,000 if you work 5 days a week. Contract more than salary. Salary is not going to pay that much, but contract they pay. They pay real good. You just don't get the benefits, but the income outweighs the benefits.
Yeah. What are the skills necessary to become an occupational therapist?
Skills as in school skills, academic skills, or as in personal?
Either or, just any good skills that you
personal,
recommend.
I'm thinking patience. You got to be very empathetic. You got to love what you're doing. never think you know too much. Always be willing to learn. Because it changes. You know, something new pops up every day. And as far as academic, get in there and give it all you got. Learn as much as you can. Especially in the program, I don't know that there's anything that I felt like I was wasting my time taking when I was in the actual program. Of course, it's changed a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Teachers have changed a bunch. But we had an excellent program when I went to school. Very rewarding.
What school did you go to?
UCA.
Okay, that was one of my top choices.
I loved UCA.
I really loved it, and they do have a really amazing OT program. And then Jonesboro gives me such good scholarship that UCA can't give me anymore. And then I got excited because this fall is their first year opening their OT program, so there are some students in their first. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's another thing, to get to know the directors
Mm-hmm.
and the teachers' professions in there, because they want to see your face. They want to know that you're real serious about this. And if you are real serious about it, you'll want to get to know them.
Right.
Make your presence
known. How do you cope with an overwhelming workload?
Ooh. I mean, I'm really very blessed. I don't feel like it's overwhelming. There's days that when you have children back to back, that can be overwhelming because you're exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some kids, they're hyperactive, and that's where the patients come in. But I don't know. I love my job so much, I don't really look at it as being overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't stress me like that. The only time it stresses me is if I have a child or a situation that I've never dealt with, or like especially an autistic child that is real difficult. I can't get to know them. In other words, usually an autistic child, after working with them a while, you can really get to know them and know what works.
Mm-hmm.
I've had one here recently that it's been very difficult to figure out what works for her.
Mm-hmm.
So things like that overwhelm me, but not necessarily the schedule itself.
Right.